Brian Wu had 5 innings of no-hit baseball, and then apparently somebody in the stands at T-Mobile Park said that it was a no-hitter, and of course that was mentioned in the Mariners subreddit to talk about how somebody mentioned it, but it's fine, totally fine, nothing really nasty happened there. Brian Wu gets a win. He went 7 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, lowers the ERA to 3.12. Casey Legumina pitched the eighth, got 2 strikeouts, and Andres Munoz gave up 1 hit, but he's on 7 days rest, and struck out 2 for 10 total strikeouts for the Mariners. Now, the Mariners offense played really well. Cole Young got the scoring started by doubling to score. Um, Rowdy Tellez, Ben Williamson was out at home on the throw. It would have been 2-0, but it was 1-0, so 1 RBI for the rookie. Then we load the bases, and Cal comes up. Score Cole Young, J.P. Crawford, Julio Rodriguez, and himself. A grand slam, his 27th home run of the season, retakes the major league lead, gets 4 RBIs there. That's important. Also, earlier in the game, Cal stole a base, eighth stolen base of the season for Cal today. Mariners catcher record. Then Cal doubled on a ground ball and got scoring Cole Young and J.P. Crawford, 6 RBIs. Polanco hit a sac fly to make it 8-0. So lots of productive outs. Going through the lineup, JP was on base 4 times. Julio was on base twice. Miles came in to play for Julio because it was a blowout. They didn't take Cal out because, you don't really want to with your backup catcher. It's a thing. Polanco was on base once but had a sac fly. He did not strike out. Randy went 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Demo replaced him. He didn't get on base today. Rowdy Tellez 1 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Unfortunate. Dominic Canzone had a hit. Ben Williamson walked, but he was held hitless with a strikeout. Cole Young, 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 1 RBI, 1 strikeout. 31 at bats for the Mariners, 8 runs on 9 hits with 6 walks. All 8 runs were driven in, and we only struck out 6 times. It was a really good game. They played against Buehler. Buehler had a 27-pitch first and a 31-pitch second, which wasn't great, so he only went 3 1/3, giving up 8 hits, 8 runs, all of them earned, and 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. Gave up the 1 home run. Kelly Z came in for 1 2/3. Bernardino came in for 1, gave up a hit. And Alcala came in for 1. He gave up nothing. And Guerrero came in for 1, gave up a walk. But at that point, it's not that big of a deal when, during that part of the area where the Mariners are up 8-0. You don't want to do the thing where you keep adding on and adding on and adding on. It's against the unwritten rules. Time of the game was 2 hours, 19 minutes at T-Mobile Park. Announced attendance of 26,974. Mariners, Red Sox take a split into the third game. So pretty interesting. Now, with runners in scoring position, the Mariners were 3 for 8 and the Red Sox were 0 for 2. We left 6 on base, they left 4 on base. Now, you may have noticed that I'd been complaining about us leaving too many on base recently, but that correlated us with also us having a very low runners in scoring position average. When that happens and you're leaving runners on base, you're not going to score. But generally, the team that has more base runners is going to score more, and because of that, what ends up happening is that the team that has more base runners leaves more base runners on base, and then they end up scoring because they have a percentage in their runners of scoring position where they're doing well. And it's one of those things that's not great, but not the end of the world. It's one of those things where it's totally fine. 3 for 8 is really good. That's about a little under 45%. If it was 4 for 8, would have been 50. I really like what I saw from the Mariners. I like what I saw from the offense. I really liked what I saw from the defense. JP made an amazing throw. So did Ben Williamson. We have some great defense, and I'm not 100% sure how the Mariners are going to do in terms of playoffs and everything. But the way the Mariners are doing right now, we're doing good. Our starting pitching is there. Our offense is back. It struggles every once in a while. But if we just had just a few different opportunities yesterday with runners in scoring position, we win 4-2. Logan Gilbert kept us in that game really well. But today that game, easy win, 8-0. And I have a feeling that tomorrow night's game is going to be just as good. So Good job, Mariners. Really great game today. Lots of really cool. The record for RBIs in a game for a Mariner is 8, so Cal could have set the record had he driven in 3 more runs. He came up actually he had a single, a double, and a home run, so he was a triple side of the cycle. So if he had come up and hit another home run to go to 28, he would have not gotten the cycle, but he would have set the Mariners record for home runs or for ribbies in a game. But if he got the triple, because obviously it would have scored the runners on first and second, he would have tied the record for ribbies in a game the same day he got the record for most steals by a catcher in a season, actually taking that record from his manager, Dan Wilson.
And again, thank you for tuning into the videos. Don't forget that you can also see me on Patreon at Sammy5436, where it's $1 a month. I also am seeable on Instagram at Sammy5436. What? TikTok at Sammy5436. I'm on Blue Sky at Sammy5436, though I don't use that often. I believe I'm on Tumblr at Sammy5436, but I haven't used that in at least a year. And you can find me at my business email, thetrapezoidtalks5436 at gmail.com. Any information you need to send to those business emails will be looked at. I generally look at my business email on Wednesdays and Sundays, so just do be advised that I do not always have the ability to respond immediately, but if you do send an email to my business email, and as long as it's not offensive, I will respond if it's something I'm interested in with something positive, and if it's something I'm not interested in, I will thank you for your email and go ahead and say that there may be a future opportunity for us to collaborate if that's something you're interested in.